Out a few minutes ago, stirred into action at the side of their men in blue, emerging from the MetLife tunnels. We're set to go as the Giants get ready to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, what a move. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. On first down, Manning into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Wow. First play of the game,
Miles Jack. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, that was not a good omen right there.
What's that
the very first play from scrimmage, and you just want to give yourself a nice simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
I wanted to see him.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. A good pickup there, a 22.
Here we go.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Giants making their way out, and at this point you would have to think that all mentions of last year maybe erased from team history, or at least that's what they want. It clearly,
yeah, NJD basically gave himself
on this team too good for another 3-13 finish, right?
And I think that was reflected in their draft in 2018. Because if it was an all-out rebuild, they would have drafted a quarterback at number 2. Instead, they drafted Saquon Barkley. So that signals to me they want to get back to running the football and trying to punish people on offense and take the pressure off of Eli Manning. And on the defensive side of the ball, they obviously have to get better. But believe it or not, you know who can really help them there? Their head coach, Pat Shurmur. Comes from a defensive family, understands how valuable it is, and loves the toughness and the identity that a good defense can provide.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Stewart. Room here to run. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So, in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Manning. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Calais Campbell in there to drop him.
It said I had the fucking way. Bullshit.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
For some reason it showed that I fucking had the leg.
Now the first NFL carry for Saquon Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
How dare you say so.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. It's caught, Shepard. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Calais Campbell on the stop. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run this drive.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Third and long for the Giants and Eli following the sack.
Man. Fucking had it. Tannehill just
shotgun now for Manning.
Is being retarded now.
And that is incomplete. Linebacker Telvin Smith able to get a hand on it there.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I can't know who my backup is.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Really? I pushed him out and he kept on running?
First down is Bortles. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Tanner, you did turn injuries down in this, right?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Fournette on the counter. And he stopped immediately there.
Oh, wow.
Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Shotgun now for Bortles. And he's got Moncrief. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Dante
Moncrief. His first touchdown as a Jacksonville Jaguar. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Oh my God, this team is so fucking fast. Yeah, this defense, man. He is getting no time to throw the ball.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
First of all, I
Down
don't
2
trade.
touchdowns early.
Second of all, I
Probably
don't
not
trade
very
in
deep
division.
into their script. I think that they'll
Oh,
stay
come
with it. I don't think
on.
they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some
Oh,
offense on
that
this drive.
fucking
Anything,
block.
at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On play action, it's Manning. To
Oh,
Shepard,
how did he
complete
come
over
back
the
and
middle.
catch
And
that?
he's
trade,
brought
you don't
down, but
trade.
not before getting across midfield
Man,
to
when
the
you were in the
45.
goddamn NFC.
23 yards on the play. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A handoff to Barkley, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
I was
5
I was
yards
trying
on
to
the
get you from
pickup,
behind.
and they're going to face a
Get
3rd
from
down.
person, so I said, fuck it. I'm
And you
gonna try
remember
to-
pre-draft, there's a lot of speculation that the Giants should look for their future quarterback at number 2 with a great possibility. Remember, Sam Darnold from USC was
You
still
know
on
all
the
about
board.
that one.
But they passed.
Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off
mean,
by Deshaun
you
Gibson.
do that all the time.
And running right through it. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Sean Gibson with a pick.
Oh, so you're saying you see that?
Oh, this is beautiful. This team is so goddamn fast.
Oh, come on. Yeah, fucking Madden. Fucking Madden, I tell you.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cole. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Don't fucking think that was...
That one goes for 24
Bizarre.
yards. Right after the turnover, they
That
come
was
out
Madden, give me that.
And that means
touchdown.
it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out
Man,
there and
flip
stop the
that
offense.
defender.
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Fournette, a 1st down carry. He's to the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Looking back to Leonard Fournette's rookie campaign, over 1,000 yards rushing. And coming into the league, some people saw this kid as an ex-Adrian Peterson. What can we expect from him going forward?
I like the comparison because of the size, the strength, the speed. But I think he catches the ball better than Adrian Peterson. So I think they can up his utilization in the passing game. But what really impressed me was down the stretch in the divisional playoff game against Pittsburgh. Hurt his ankle, left the game for a while, and came back and helped power his team to a big victory. Remember, he had some dings at LSU that kept him out of a few games. I thought that was a breakthrough for Leonard Fournette.
I fucking supported it.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Come on, Kenneth.
Bortles going to throw. That's complete right around the 8. So he got 3 at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
What? Huh? What?
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Bortles. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too.
Yeah.
Make sure that happens because that was the old
You're
bend
the
but don't
hardest
break
one.
approach. made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to, and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Hours of 2 and 12 a.m.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off.
Because you don't have a white man schedule?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you can kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well. Because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
We get 15-minute break.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I take...
No.
Steve, the thing is 15-minute break, so I take a 30-minute break.
And for the third time here in this half, he's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
Good job,
and it'll be second down.
I know you can fucking do it. I'm going to change your name to Tranny. How about that? I'm going to change your name to Tranny after this game.
Bortles to throw on second down. He's going to air one out. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Seymour's a Dolphins fan.
From the gun, it's Bortles.
Oh, that's fucking crybaby too?
Throw, but incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This is taken at about the 14. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. And the Giants ready to come out now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Well, those Giant fans, you know that they love seeing Saquon Barkley wearing their jersey, but it's interesting. He actually grew up a Jets fan.
Yeah, I wonder what his dad was thinking. What would Big Al was thinking on draft night? Had to be so happy for his son.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar
Well, Tannehill has some good games. And he has some fucking
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard.
Like he did so good in the first half, and how he just turned his shit.
There as he gets his first NFL sack. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it
anyway. I
anyway.
want to trade for a fucking QB. But no one's fucking trading.
On second down, here's Manning. And the pressure gets to him again. Calais Campbell in there to take him down and to take us
there's so many
to the
backup
2-minute warning.
QBs.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I got Pittsburgh going to ask for fucking Mason Rudolph.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, contact Sean.
No run
Sean
call
Depp.
here. They'll look to throw instead. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And down he'll go at the 25. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense. 1st down and 10. The Jags heading out on offense. Last year we said, Charles, one of these years it has to come together for the Jaguars, doesn't it? Well, guess what? It certainly did. They won double-digit games for the first time in 10 seasons, and they picked up 2 more wins in the playoffs before falling in that tough one to New England.
Like, my defenders couldn't fucking turn around and accept it? I mean, shit.
And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Yay.
To throw is Bortles.
I did.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass.
Yay!
Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Bortles. Open man is Westbrook, complete. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Bortles now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a 1st down. Throwing now is Bortles. And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Connor Barwin in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. And that's caught inside the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Press me, motherfucker. Press me. Oh, it's a great idea.
On 1st down, Bortles. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this 1st half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
That is caught at the 7.
Yay! He fucking overthrew it.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Could have been a touchdown.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Bortles to throw once more. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mario Edwards yards.
Yes,
and offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Here we go.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Bortles now to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. Third down here.
Fuck it, I got nothing to fucking lose.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Lambeau will put this one through. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Like, can't you guys? Oh, well. Good game.
Rosas now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
My team's like, fuck you, no, fuck you. Oh, well.
On second down, here's Bortles.
Oh, wow.
Pass incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Manning the throw on second down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, here's Fournette. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Wait, who's so
Spread right, 72.
Now Bortles. Throw left side complete. That's Cole. Bortles to Cole for the Jacksonville first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Bortles now 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got a 1st and 10. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A good pickup there at 22.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon, down to about the 22 here. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Now Bortles fights loose. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
Let's go.
Bortles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Bortles. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Bortles to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Apparently he stepped out of bounds.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will up the score now. It's 23-zip. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Fuck. No shutout.
Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 82
Monday,
yards.
Wednesday, Friday.
And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
Jesus.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. His throw incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Bortles. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Manning. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Manning now on first down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Oh, shit, I just heard Eli Manning.
Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's the backup Loletta. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A.J. Boye with a pick. He's now thrown 4 interceptions, and I hate to mention this, but he's a guy that has twice thrown 5 in his career in a single game.
Hard to believe, isn't it? And the tough part is, playing in this NFL, you don't normally just back off totally from throwing the football, do you? So the potential exists for that 5th one to occur.
Here's a give to Fournette, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
They'll run it again with Fournette. Fournette fighting through, and down inside the 15 he goes. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Now Leonard Fournette. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
So with that, you figure, this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Manning. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be third down.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Manning. It's caught. Shepard. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Manning now on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Manning. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Yo.
Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
To Shepard, complete over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Into the red zone now. Manning. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
I don't mind Seattle. Seattle's
And
not
before
bad.
the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Working from the gun, Manning. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Miles Jack in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. 3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Shotgun now for Manning. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dante Fowler in there to drop him yet again, and he must be shell-shocked back there. That's now
God. Santa and that guy tied.
Sacks, and it's 4th down.
I just saw it. It said final alert, 10-10.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Side with who?
Now Manning, gotta have this one. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. And they're not able to convert on fourth down.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Run it out.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Jaguars came out swinging.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together,
26
so special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for Jacksonville, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I got 4 picks on Gun Rage with Eli threw 4 picks, and then I got a strip sack fumble. Oh, Leonard Fournette's got a point.
Yo, Cincinnati won that game, right?
Oh yeah, they beat the tar out of fucking What? You telling me Baltimore came back in that game? Wow. This tells me they're a bunch of goddamn scrubs. So that tells me. Let's see, Damn, I lost Marquise Lee for half the season. An upper Keelan Cole and Dante Moncrief got it for me.